Hi, this is our personal collection. We have potters from everywhere, and the new potters and the older potters. These over here are the original potters in those two shelves there.
By original, what do you mean?
The potters that were here
in Seagrove?
In Seagrove area, back when Owens Pottery first opened up.
Okay.
You know, they were the first potters in the area, and Juliana and Jock Busby came down and started taking their pottery to New York, and that's how Seagrove became a destination from selling their pottery in New York. So we have all, now this is one of your older pieces here, and the original pieces, I shouldn't say older, they are older, but they're original. And these up here are also original. These are from, these are, I can't keep them shut. These pieces are from Owens Pottery also.
So you collect across the history of Seagrove.
We most certainly do. We have, and we also collect the history of pottery. This is one of Tom Gray's original pieces here. These are from the older potters. This one is from England. You know, the potters came from England and came to the coast of North Carolina because the clay they discovered the clay in the coast of North Carolina was the same kind of clay that they had in England. Of course, they thought anybody in America was so uncivilized they wouldn't know how to make clay. Well, the Paleo Indians found this clay thousands of years ago, so they've been making clay for many more years than England or America. But now these down here on this bottom shelf are all potters from England, the English potters.
Well, it's like you have a museum in here.
Yes, we do. Yes, I think so. I appreciate that, but yes, we do.
But you, Bonnie and Benjamin Burns are your names, and your pottery studio is called Red Hare.
Right.
Red Hare Pottery.
Yes, ma'am.
How can they find you once we go in and visit your studio and see your own pieces? How do they find you online? What are you called online?
A lot of people look up Bonnie Burns, they look up Benjamin Burns, and then they look up Red Hare Pottery. It just depends on which way they're looking at it. And I don't actually have I don't have a website or anything like that. Just look me up and my phone number is there. It's 336-465-6584. Y'all call, and then we'll open the gate because you can hear the dogs are barking, and we have to keep the gate shut so they won't run off. We have 4 now.
Yeah, they're just little babies.
They are.
So it's just fascinating to think that you collect work from all of your colleagues.
Oh yeah, that's at McCandless there. That crystalline.
Okay.
The one in the back is Fred Johnston, and the one in the front is Fred. So he's got a large range. And the one in the back over there is Mark Haywood.
Okay. Well,
everything we've got such an extensive group that sometimes I have to put Benjamin in here. He knows every one of them and when we got them, and I know when we got them, but I forget the names. And then we also have a lot of artwork.
And they have a whole wall of bowls and plates that we were introduced to when we first came in the house as well. But we'll see in detail some of your work when we go outside to the studio.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, we're a better place but the kitchen for all those beautiful plates and bowls.
We see some of her workshop supplies. I love seeing that. As an artist myself, I appreciate.
This is where I work.
Having everything at hand, right? I like showing what the real groove is all about.
Yeah.
Now, a couple of these were they your husband's, maybe?
Yes,
Benjamin?
my husband's. The big bowl at the top.
Okay.
The bowl the plate next to it with the red bamboo.
Okay, right.
And then that big blue bowl up there on the top right.
Okay, we'll move over to there.
And the platter. I totally missed the red platter.
The red platter. I mean, the blue is gorgeous, the patterning, and that red platter.
This is copper red. This is the copper red that the 13th century Ming Dynasty Chinese ate off of. But the emperor only ate off of the red pottery. If anybody else was caught with it, they were killed because it was only for the emperor.
Well, your knowledge of the history goes well beyond the boundaries of North Carolina, then.
Yes, it does.
Yes.
Yeah, between me and myself and my husband, we love history. We want to make sure that the world knows that this is a continuing thing from the Paleo Indians on up. Did y'all go to the Pottery Center, to the North Carolina Pottery
Not
Center?
yet.
Okay, that's the place you need to go because there is a extensive display, and they are very knowledgeable there. So they'll tell you some of the same things that I've already told you probably.
Excellent.
And if they don't, you've got extra history coming up.
Okay. Well, thank you, Bonnie.
Thank you. Okay, we're inside now, and everything that I make is food safe, microwavable, and dishwasher safe. Although I wouldn't put the jewelry in the dishwasher, okay?
Look at the beautiful jewelry. Love the bee.
Bees, and then we have Carolina birds, the state bird, and got the bees on a stick for your flowers.
Oh, those are cute. All right.
And then the Carolina chickadee and the cardinal, and this is your longleaf pine. So that's basically a North Carolina state.
A tribute
place.
to the culture here.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And then other stuff.
Yes.
Other stuff.
Some florals. How
I'll also
lovely.
make a few wreaths Got it.
And what is this, Bonnie? Explain this pattern.
The bunny rabbits, these are my signature red hairs. And people say, well, did you start out by making the red hair? And I'm going, no, I started out by doing the things that were in that other room, the more oriental inspired, because I learned how to paint from Charlotte Finberg at Humble Mill Pottery, paint on pottery because it's a totally different medium. And my husband and I had the shop in Seagrove. We don't have that anymore because of his ailments. So we moved out here, and I had to find a good name. So at that time, I had red hair, and it's not red now. But at that time, I had red hair, and I developed my signature bunny rabbits at that point, which I've only been doing them for about 6 years, and they are my lovely red hairs. And they are all, food safe, microwavable, and dishwasher safe.
Sweet. And look at the whole dish set over here, all the different pieces.
Uh-huh.
Some have more detailing, and some are simplistic but exquisite.
Yeah, it depends on how I feel for that day.
Yeah.
There's some days that I try to do a bunny and it doesn't come out looking like a bunny. So I erase it and start another day.
Do you really? And I noticed you had a kiln note back as well, so you
Yes.
do your firing right here on the
Right
property.
there. Uh-huh.
And like where we were yesterday at Crystal King, you have, your pottery collection in the home that we just did, and then you have a separate building where you can do the firing and have the displays and the
Right.
customers come in, etc. Well, this is lovely. Thank you so much for the history lesson. And what do we got here?
This is Tea Time Magazine.
Yes.
And this is an article that's Ane Partner, Bobby Thomas, and me. And this whole article, this whole magazine had a program about the folks in Ashboro, the table, and about Mary Merkin and her place. That we have the tea, and this is for the teas. They always are the second Saturday of March and the second Saturday of August.
So people who are seeing this for the first time could plan ahead for another season if they wanted to do a
Yes,
little
ma'am.
vacation trip this way.
And pull them down. And this is Shelley, and this is Barb. These are my good friends, and they're helping me. So if it wasn't for them, I would be a blithering idiot, and you would not be able to understand anything I said.
Well, it's just very nice that we have the tea, a couple of the carriage host teas are here, and we have the treats at these stops. It's very welcoming, very southern, because I find that everywhere we go, there's a porch.
Right.
And we walk out from the cool room out into the heat of the south, And look at the lovely ferns that hang down and grow over the vines. And here's a couple of the carriage house teas from Mary. And today at this stop, you have 2 different flavors on go that we got to try. And there'll be 2 of those at each stop that we visit, is my understanding.
Right. And different snacks from the table. So what I have here from the table, you won't find at the other places. So they separated them out. And then the Holly Hill, I don't think I said that. The bread, the banana bread in the middle there is from the new Holly Hill Bakery in Seagrove. And they're actually not open yet, but they're renovating a service station that's been out of commission for years. So they're bringing more commerce and actual bread to Seagrove real soon.
That's wonderful. Well, listen, we thank you very much. We're going to keep going on our tour, and we have 6 or 7 potters we're visiting today, plus the eatery places, and what a great day it is here in North Carolina. Thank you, everyone.